From BBN Tonight, this is the 19th Annual Catspy Awards, presented by UK Federal Credit Union.
Welcome to BBN Tonight. It's night 4 of our exclusive week-long Catspy Awards week. I'm Anna Tarullo.
And I'm Keith Farmer. Tonight we're giving out awards for some elite athletes and individuals. You'll hear from some of the Wildcats on campus. Plus, this year, we also have a Mike Lydon Courage Award winner.
That's right, but first let's get to the elite individuals. Our first group of winners are Madison Lilley, Avery Skinner, ALLI Stumler, and Gabby Curry. Congratulations, ladies. Madison and Avery, they'll join us first. Congratulations to you both, Madison, SEC Player of the Year, National Player of the Year. Now you're a Catspy winner. Will this ever get old?
The past 2 weeks have not gotten old at all, and all the congratulatory texts and just kind of enjoying the moment. I mean, this is what we've been working so hard for. So just really enjoying the moment, and it's so rewarding, and I can't really even put it into words, but it's slowly becoming more real as the days go on, but it's been awesome.
Congratulations. And Avery, we saw you already this week when you won the Blue Heart Award. You all captured the attention of the entire Big Blue Nation with your run to the national championship. When you think of all the athletes across campus you're winning this award with, the first team all-conference selections, the All-Americans, the record holders, what does it say about the elite culture across the board at UK?
It really is just a testament to how amazing our athletic department is. The people here are just so supportive, and they want the best for you. And we really could not do what we do without them, from my teammates to the athletic training staff, especially helping everyone stay healthy. They have really just done an amazing job, and is why we are able to be so elite.
Congratulations again to Avery and Madison. We also have Gabby Curry and ALLI Stumler with us. I mean, it's honestly pretty ridiculous what you all were able to accomplish. Gabby, UK is known as Libero U. What has it meant to you to take on that role and carry on the legacy of those who came before you and set such a high standard?
It's meant absolutely everything. That was definitely something that I was looking for when I was being recruited. And it's honestly one of the main reasons why I chose Kentucky. It was obviously pretty intimidating. So anybody that's coming next, it's an intimidating role to take on because it's a lot of pressure and a lot of expectations, but it is the most rewarding thing to develop yourself as much as possible and carry on that tradition.
Do you have anybody else you want to thank?
Honestly, I would just love to thank Craig and Anders and Carly, all of our coaches. So when I first was recruited, they didn't have a libero coach, but they brought on Carly Kramer as that bro coach. It has been the most amazing thing to be able to learn from one of the best at my position. But also I probably want to thank just all of our upper management people. So Katie Iserman, obviously, our athletic director, they have done so much to try to make Kentucky volleyball treated the same as any other sport like basketball or football. And it definitely goes a long way. So us as athletes have recognized that, and we appreciate it a lot.
Congrats. And ALLI, I'm sure that this whole thing has been a whirlwind and you're all still taking it in, but tell us about your motivations along with the rest of your returning teammates to come back next year and try and repeat this whole thing.
Absolutely. You know, we're really trying to soak it in and just enjoy every single moment. We just had, you know, the rising seniors just had a call with Craig yesterday, and he's like, I don't want you all to move on yet. I don't want you to start thinking about it. Like, bask in this, enjoy it, stay on cloud nine. Like, we deserve that. But yeah, there's definitely a point, like when we come back on campus on June 21st, like, it's time to defend it, like take back what's ours, like still ours, like we need to keep it in the bluegrass kind of deal. So I think definitely like starting to shift that mindset. So our first workout on the 21st as a whole team, like that's our mindset. We're here to do it. So definitely going to switch that. But for right now, we're just going to ride it and enjoy every second of this.
Now let's switch gears to the Mike Lydon Courage Award. This award is named for the former UK diving coach Mike Lydon, who inspired the BBN with his courageous battle against cancer. Now, this award is not given out annually, but it's used as the story warrants, and this one certainly does.
A young man who has inspired an entire football team and an entire fan base. The 2021 Mike Lydon Courage Award goes to Kentucky football's Chris Oates, who is joining us now along with his mom, Kim Gamble, and I believe you said that is your sister, right? I'll let you introduce her. Thanks for being here.
Hi, yes, this is my sister, Jerona Gamble. Hi.
Awesome. Guys, thanks for being with us. We want to know how UK has shown you all support during this past year.
They have really supported us with just being here for Chris and the family. They have open doors and open arms, and they're answering phone calls whenever we need to. The biggest thing that they've done for us is did the GoFundMe. That has really helped out him a lot. We thank BBN for that. Chris just asked about how that was going just recently, and I showed him how much love that the fan base have showed him. Also, we also did T-shirts for Chris up here at his high school. And it's funny that I can go to the store and see people have Oak Strong T-shirts on. And it just shows how much that I tell him it is more than football. You know, it's a life. And because he's a good kid and because he was always there and talking to kids whenever they wanted to, a lot of the young kids up around us remember that. And they just, just gravitate to him. And I told him, people give to people who are of good spirit, and they just love him. And he's just a loved individual. Everywhere he goes, even in therapy, the therapy people just gravitate to him. They just love him to death.
How special was that during the season to see number 22 flying around the field, either on offense or defense?
Well, me as a defensive mom, I kept saying, no, my baby wouldn't did that. No. But nobody's did that 22 just like my child.
That is awesome.
But it was really an honor. We couldn't wait to see, and we didn't know who was wearing the 22 until of the game day. So we didn't know who was wearing it until they actually hit the field. So it was exciting to see, oh my God, who's going to have it today? Oh my God, who's going to have it today? So it was really, touching. It was a little, it pulled on our heartstrings a little bit because we still love the game and everything, but to see that and to know that my baby's only been there for 2 years and that they care and they still care so much, that really meant something to us.
Well, Chris, the BBN loves you. We're thinking of you, and thanks for joining us today.
Say okay.
Say okay.
Thank you all so much. It's great to see that smile out of Chris there. All right, more BBN tonight is coming up right after this.
With roots dating back to 1946, Central Bank remains a community bank dedicated to serving the people and businesses of Kentucky. We're here, as always, with customer service and support, as well as online and mobile banking services available 24 hours a day. For the latest information about your options for banking services and resources, visit us at centralbank.com. Central Bank, central to you. Member FDIC.
You're watching the 19th Annual Catspy Awards, presented by UK Federal Credit Union.
Well, I have to tell you, Anna, I just love seeing and talking to all of these athletes on Catspy's Week.
It has been an awesome week, and it really puts some perspective on all the crazy accomplishments by athletes and teams this past year. Up next, we have a couple of football players set to join us. The Big Blue Wall has become near and dear to the BBN, and we have a guy who's been in the middle of that, plus the guy who runs through those holes they create. Please welcome in Drake Jackson and Chris Rodriguez.
Drake, let's start with you. You've just finished a remarkable career at UK and you're on your way to the NFL. When you look back and reflect on everything, did the experience meet the expectations?
The last 5 years has been everything I ever wanted it to be. I came in, I was surrounded by great people every single day, my teammates, coaches, others around the facility. And we came in and we did what we wanted to do, which was win football games and go to bowl games. And every year I was at Kentucky, we made a bowl game. The last 3 years we won those. And I couldn't be more proud of the career that I've had, the career that the guys that came in my class had. And I'm so excited to see what the future holds.
Drake, is there anyone you'd like to thank for your time at UK and this award in particular?
Well, I'd love to thank Coach Schlarman. And though he's not here anymore, I think it's very obvious that he's the one that made me who I am. And his family, I'm still in contact with. They're great. I still see his kids often. and his wife Leanne. So I would love to thank Coach Larman, and really there's too many people to thank. I'm sure we don't have that much time, but he's definitely the most influential person in my life.
Now, Chris, we know you're not done and you've already done some elite things. How do you continue to reset your own goals and the team's goals to continue to get better, or as Coach Stoops would say, develop?
You know, every day in the weight room, we have this one goal, and it's to make it to Atlanta. And until we make it to Atlanta, nothing's going to change about us. We're going to keep striving to be better. And for myself, I just, I want to be better for my team and myself.
Is there anybody you'd like to shout out?
Everybody, really, like Drake said, it's too many people. I can't name them all, but most important, I want to shout out, Coach Graham for recruiting me, and Coach House.
Drake, for you, you kind of mentioned the career's over with. You're glad what you did here, but it's time now for you to move on. You're getting a great opportunity there.
Yeah, I am, and I think that my 5 years here have prepared me for this opportunity. I know that whether you get your name called or not, you still have to go out there and perform. I was on the phone with Coach Summerall the other day, and he said, hey, first rounders and undrafted guys both get the same key card to get into the building. And I took that to heart, and I think that's a great point, that I'm going to get the same opportunity to go in there and prove myself, and I can't wait to start that next week.
As we saw with the NFL draft, Chris, recently we've got some guys leaving who are key cogs. You're with the O-line every day in practice. What do you see in the future for this rushing attack that the Cats have kind of become known for?
The O-line, man, they're striving to be great. DK came back. He said he had something to prove, and he's actually proven. Kenneth Horsey, Eli, all those guys, man, they're just striving to be great.
Chris, thanks so much. Can't wait to see you back in Kroger Field and working your way towards the NFL. And Drake, certainly good luck to you as you move on to the league. We'll, of course, still be rooting for you, as will the rest of BBN.
More Catspy Week is still ahead on BBN tonight.
More elite student athletes are joining us right after this.
Sticky notes are part of our daily lives, and people have found some pretty creative uses for them. As Kentucky's insurance company, we appreciate the resourcefulness and the fact that billions of sticky notes are made each year right here in the Commonwealth. And we think that's something Kentuckians find pretty noteworthy. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, big on commitment.
You're watching the 19th Annual Catspy Awards, presented by UK Federal Credit Union.
Welcome back once again. It's Catspy's Week on BBN tonight. We're talking with elite athletes from around the UK athletic department who are winners of the Elite Catspy Award. Now, first team all conference or better.
And when you talk about better, nobody better than these two joining us. One is the NCAA small bore champion, NCAA air rifle champion, NCAA overall champion, and National Shooter of the Year. Pretty decent, huh?
Yeah, not bad. The other, only the reigning two-time SEC Player of the Year and accomplished the Grand Slam of first-team All-America teams. We're talking, of course, about Mary Tucker and Ryan Howard. Welcome into you both.
Mary, let's start with you. You've obviously talked about it before, but that motivation from no championship in 2020, no Olympics in 2020, you and your team came back and got the job done, winning it all. What does that preparation even begin to look like to get to this level?
Yeah, we took the last year's cancellations pretty hard. So over the summer, it was really difficult. There were pretty much no training facilities. So we did have, a couple 3-month period there where nobody was practicing at all. We were only able to work out. But then we all came back to school and there was definitely a fire. You could see it in myself and you could see it in my team. Everybody knew that this was our championship and we knew what we wanted to do. So we practiced way more than we probably should have, but we got the job done in the end.
And I'm sure you've got some people you'd like to thank.
Yeah, I mean, being at Kentucky, it's a fantastic opportunity and the athletics department is extremely helpful. But this year, especially, my teachers have been fantastic with allowing me to travel to World Cups and training camps and still get everything done. So I just like to thank them.
And good luck this summer.
All right, and Ryan, you're no stranger to playing on all the biggest stages. Team USA, playing at Kentucky in the SEC. Is it motivating to compete against the best of the best?
It's definitely motivating, and it makes you feel good about yourself if you're doing good against other SEC teams. Like everyone says, SEC is the best conference, and I think we pretty much prove it. So if you're succeeding in the SEC, then you should feel good about yourself. And then for USA, even to be invited is huge because it's USA. Like you want to be able to compete for your country. So.
Ryan, we know you're hungry to come back, raise the bar again, but know that we and the entire BBN are proud of what you and the team are doing. Anyone you'd like to thank that helped you to get to this moment?
Yeah, I definitely want to thank my team and my coaches, because this year was hard for us, but we always stayed together and we fought through it. I want to thank everyone in our support staff for making sure that we're following the right protocols and doing what we need to do to be able to continue to play.
Thank you, Ryan and Mary. And we're also joined by our final set of elite athletes for the show. Please welcome in Abby Steiner and Dwight St. Hilaire from track and field. Dwight, you've literally rewritten the Kentucky track and field record book specific to this year. First team All-American in the 400 meters and 4x400 meter relay, plus a silver medalist at SECs. Can you put into words what this experience has been like for you at Kentucky?
So far, it's been a dream come true. Everything thus far has just been eye-opening, but at the same time, at the beginning of the year, I wrote all of this stuff down, like breaking records, making it to nationals, making it to SECs. I told myself this every day I woke up, and then for it to come true was just a dream come true.
That is awesome. I know you have people who've been with you throughout this whole journey. Is there anybody in particular that you'd like to thank?
Mainly just my teammates, my coach, Coach Hall. At the track, we are just a real intimate team, so we get on each other's back to push each other and just to achieve what we know we can achieve.
And Abby Steiner, the collegiate record holder. When you look at Kentucky track and field, the athletes you train with every day, the entire department, Big Blue Nation, do you ever step back and think about how special this whole thing is?
Yeah, all the time. I'm super honored. Like Dwight said, we have a really intimate team, a really family-oriented team. So we've been super blessed to be a part of a program like that. It's really special to, be with such high-level people, but also know that they're all rooting for you at the same time. So it's just amazing, the environment that I get to train in every single day, and it just makes competitions and those achievements that much more special to me.
We know you'd be the first to tell us that no one does this alone. Do you have any thank yous that you'd like to hand out?
My teammates, of course, for pushing me in practice. My coach, Coach Hall, who always believes in me, even when sometimes I might not see it in myself. And then my parents for putting up with all my FaceTimes and cheering me on, even if they can't be there in person. They've been amazing too.
Congratulations again to both of you and to all of the elite Catspy winners.
And we'll be back with more exclusive coverage of the Catspys. This is BBN Tonight.
At Kroger, keeping food fresher than fresh means being on your A game every hour of every day. Sure, it's more work for us, but it's more fresh for you. And that's why everything at Kroger comes guaranteed fresh, or we'll make it right. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
You're watching the 19th Annual Catspy Awards, presented by UK Federal Credit Union.
Welcome back to BBN Tonight, and congratulations once again to all of tonight's elite winners. Madison Lilly, Avery Skinner, Gabby Curry, ALLI Stumler, Chris Oates, Drake Jackson, Chris Rodriguez, Ryan Howard, Mary Tucker, Abby Steiner, and Dwight St. Hilaire.
And that'll do it for night 4 of our Catspy coverage. Tomorrow is our grand finale. The Mr. and Miss Wildcat Awards are coming up, so we'll see you then on BBN Tonight. Have a great evening.